welcome to another episode of The Spice. I'm Moyolania, and to my right is... and to my left is...
Adaibu.
Yaha.
Okay, before we start, today is Moyo's birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Moyo.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. I'm getting old, y'all. Alright, so let's move to our gist proper, the election. Election to gubernatorial and state house of assembly happened on Saturday.
I mean, we should all agree that this election wasn't as lively as the presidential election.
I think
It's
in
good, it
Lagos
wasn't
it wasn't lively.
It's good.
In Oyo State, it was hot.
It was lively. That's what we call lively.
It was hot. It was really hot. Like a senator, a current president, senator was actually killed. Popularly known as Sugar.
I mean, there was so much violence. As much as there wasn't much violence.
I don't understand why there was even violence, because I mean, even me that I'm in Lagos, I knew in my Lagos that it is that PDP man that is going to win.
So, but I'm just saying that we had like extreme low turnouts from voters,
Lagos,
and
Everywhere.
not even just in Lagos, across the nation.
Everywhere.
You know, myself and Blessing actually went out on Saturday to do
Peace.
and we drove from here, this island, down to Surulere, down
Ogun
to
State.
Ikeja. I mean, there was a time we had to park at Ikeja. We literally just parked the vehicle and we're waiting. Like, okay, let's wait and see what will happen.
At past 9.
Before we now finally realized that the coppers were actually protesting their non-payment and stuff, you know. Even though we went to one of their racks, we interviewed some of them, and they were like, they must pay them their money, they'll not be paid for the presidential thing. And I don't know if you remember when we got back, I think it was, we were watching one station where they
Channels
contacted
TV.
the INEC, I think spokesperson from
Yeah.
Lagos, who said, I think one of the fees the coppers were fighting for was the inconvenience fee for
the
time
10,000,
they
the
shifted
supposed
the election.
10,000,
And
yeah.
it's supposed to be 10,000, and then the INEC spokesperson said he doesn't know anything about the 10,000 naira. That they should provide the written document where it
I mean,
And now you have to see where these people are sleeping.
I mean,
was
to-
on the bare
Oh
floor
my
outside.
God.
I saw a couple of clips on channels when they were also, showing conditions, because they, as much as we covered the protests, and and I saw places where these kids were lying down on bare floors, and they were, they were waiting for. They were not only waiting for what mandates they should follow. They were also protesting. Hey, we've been doing this. We were, according to the reports, most of them were even had slept overnight at these places, and so I don't think it's too much to ask that what you owed us, should be paid. And but even from what the INEC spokesperson was saying, there was at one point where one of them said,
Even to give us
if we pay them, what's guaranteed they would do the job,
Eventually
we have a mentality in Nigeria where if you pay people, they can choose
run
what
away
to
and
do after,
Eventually, they actually did. The coppers actually, some got paid, some had to
do the
just
job.
do the job without.
Before the payment.
I mean, I would still advocate that it shouldn't really be about the money. It should be about country and serving your purpose.
At
But
least
it
that
really
little bit of comfort.
no, I
should be
understand,
there.
but it really
A
does.
lady was even complaining that even to get a mat to sleep, that she was begging for.
Okay, yeah, let's go to Surulere now. In Surulere,
Yes.
we actually got to Surulere. Surulere, everywhere was calm, everywhere was peaceful and all that. Only for us to get back to the office, and then we heard that Desmond Elliott was actually attacked. And surprisingly, he won the election in his local government again, even though from what we heard, his toilets that he commissioned for.
I mean, it's so sad that even though I know this is not the true report, we can all sum his entire administration to him, commissioning toilets at the end of his tenure. But let's just assume that
Everybody have their own perception. They have a way of looking things. Even when other people were saying he didn't do much, some people were still saying.
so that's what I'm saying. I mean, this is how during election people pick the worst timings to do something reasonable to aid their campaign. But we wouldn't really zero that he has ever done anything. But what really surprises me is that after people campaigned for him and they voted him in, and then they attacked him later on.
It was crazy. Okay, so let's quickly go to Rivers State. Election was suspended.
Still on election.
Has been suspended in Rivers State till further notice. This is because of the violence that supposedly. I mean,
Always
Rivers is one of the hottest states in Nigeria when it comes to
Elections.
I don't know how people survive
in the
at
south,
this, but
south, yeah.
And I've lost so many friends at years back because of the same election. I just thank God that this year my loved ones were actually safe. But others,
Yeah, and it's quite crazy because it started out looking like this was going to happen, and then Amici came out and said it had been curtailed and it wouldn't. Yeah, they had deployed soldiers and it wouldn't happen, and eventually went on to happen, leading to the cancellation of the it's really a sad case. Ibadan.
Oh well.
One of the candidates lost his life, so it's really quite
and
sad
there were a series of killings. So they killed another person's mother. They killed because my family's in Ibadan, so I had a list of people that were actually killed in the killing of Israelites.
Yeah, so it's crazy the violence that has taken place during the elections.
When people didn't even turn out. The election, because people didn't really come out.
No, the funny thing is that this didn't even happen during the voting process. This happened after. So even if people had come out to vote, this violence happened way after the election. So it's just a sad case across.
All right, so Jennifer Lopez got proposed to.
Yeah.
$5 million engagement ring.
I mean, I'm still on the fact that it is not that expensive.
Now you sorry.
It is that $5
million.
$5 million.
She said I use that money to scatter my brain.
No, she used it to scatter my body.
No, my own brain. It's
Yours
not my
is
own
brain, mine is body.
I mean, the diamond ring. Can't people be more creative with these things? Don't you think?
Not really more creative.
No, you
we'll see your when
silver.
No,
silver.
No, it's rose. No, it's rose gold. It's rose gold, diamond rose gold.
Okay, so Jussie Smollet as well. He's gonna be facing 64 years in jail.
Yes, for a 16 charge count. That's crazy because I mean, what did he do? I'm just saying, like, how did it all go wrong, Smollett? Like, how did this all just go wrong? It just started with one incident, and now we're talking about 16 felony count. How did he get to felony, by the way?
I think it's an accumulation of all the cases, and the fact that I think they're picking him up for lying to federal authorities and stuff.
I mean, who gets a 64-year jail term for lying? I'm just like, we should all be careful about lying.
Okay, so quickly as well, R. Kelly. I want to finish that man's career, and I still love him.
I loved that bubble.
He was arrested for not paying child support.
Yes, child support to his baby mama. But I should really point this out, you guys. Boondocks has predicted so many things that have happened, including Trump and now R. Kelly. I still watched like an episode of this on Boondocks yesterday, the trial of R. Kelly. Everything that is happening now is everything that was shown in there. I mean, come on, look at the case here. The only part that didn't happen.
They want to finish his
The only part that didn't happen is the fact that R. Kelly cried and said, "I didn't do anything."
I didn't do shit. I actually watched an interview where his two girlfriends came out and then they were all supportive and everything. Even though the lady that interviewed him, I've forgotten her name. They said she's Oprah's best friend. I've forgotten her name now.
Gail King.
Yeah, Gail King. She not said that during the interview, R. Kelly made a gesture, like he did this voice, like he cleared his throat. So that he kind of made the girls aware that I'm around. So take note of what you're saying.
I see. But I mean, at the end of the day, would we say that R. Kelly is finally being punished for what he's doing? Because even according to his interview, he claimed that this is like an accumulation of
things that he
had even overcome. Like this shouldn't judge who he is. Yeah, he made his mistakes and all that, but
even the Bible said that behold, all things are passed away. So
sure.
he did it. Well, he has repented. So I feel
to God be the glory. And on a sad note, we'll be ending this. Our heart goes out to the family of the 157 people that died in the Ethiopian air crash. It was going from Addis Ababa to Nairobi, and unfortunately, 2 Nigerians were on board. We pray that God grants their family the fortitude to bear the loss. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. Join us again next week.